America! Hi guys, today I'll show you how I build my digital D&D table made out of a 50 inches LCD television. I don't have actual footage of the building. I have some pictures that I will show you in the video, but I can explain it to you. And don't worry for the TV, because over it there's a heat tempered glass that I have got made from a seller here in my home city, so it's pretty solid. 1/4 of an inch thick heat tempered glass. The TV is well protected. And also I have fish tank silicone joint all around the frame and the glass to seal it, so if I drop a beverage on it, it won't ruin the TV. Here on the edge there's like a little gap, the same thickness of the glass that I let, because I really want it to be like flat and smooth. So this is the build. I used an old drawing table that I had in my house from many years ago and wasn't using it that much. I decided to give a second life to it and make it my D&D digital table. So I decided to ruin the top, take it off, put it in the trash and start new, because the actual top of this drawing table wasn't big enough to house the TV. So I decided to make a new one. I started by welding a rectangle frame with the inner size the same size of the TV. I just took the measures and make it fit. After doing the frame that goes around the TV, I welded the bracket to support the weight of the TV, and the brackets goes all across the frame, and this is what the TV sits on. There's one each side, so the whole TV, the whole weight of the TV is sitting on these two 1x1 inch brackets. And after that I reinforced the table. I reinforced it with more metal, so you have this little gap. Make sure that the TV does not squash between its own weight and the metal frame that I have here. Because it was a drawing table, I decided to let it so I made some hinges with scrap stuff that I had, because I didn't want to buy it, because it's funnier when you do it yourself. So I had these wrench that I didn't use, so I cut it with a 45 or more, maybe 50, 56 degrees angle. Well, anyway, I cut it and welded on it, and welded a bolt inside of it, and I took a really huge washer that I had and I welded on the square tubing of the bracket that holds the TV. And I did so for the two sides of the table, so when you pull the back, the table will just lift and locked in place. And I decided to keep the hinge lock that was with the table at the first place. As you can see, there's the power button here. Just have to press and the TV goes on. There's the speaker right here, so I can put music on it. It just come out of the table directly. The TV is an old 50 inches LCD television that somebody just gave to me, like for free. So I decided to use it for my build. And the metal was scrap metal that I had on my property, and just reused this metal. It cost me nothing. I think the only thing I paid was the heat tempered glass. So this is it. This is my build for my D&D LCD 50 inches television table. The most important thing you have to know is that you have to find your television at the first place. You have to build the whole table around your television. You cannot like build a frame and try to put a television in it, because you need the measures. And if you're used to work with metal, it's gonna be easy. You can also work with wood. It's strong enough to hold it. A little bit cheaper though, and I just painted it all red, flashy color. It catches the eye. You can also make your own legs or stands or whatever you call it for the table. I decided to use this table because I didn't like the top at all, so I just used the leg, make it my own creation. and you can just like, doesn't need to be like a drawing table that bends like that, because you'll see later the table really does bend like in a 45-degree angle, like a architect drawing table. So and I'm a comic book artist also, so when I work on my comic book I just have to bend the TV, and I have like my PC tablet that I draw directly in the computer, and I just need to draw directly on the table. No need of a screen, because the table is a screen itself. Really, it's really cool for that. But the main use is like my D&D games. I also want you to see something I made from a couple of years ago. It's something I created because I found that D&D was a little bit too complicated. I played D&D, but it's kind of long to build a character, and I just tried to mix all the best game on the market by doing it. I mixed D&D with Magic the Gathering. Also some of the games like Monopoly, because of the money. But in my game the cards aren't the characters. The characters, you have sheets like in D&D. In my game the cards are the items and the gadgets that you can use, that you can find. I also have quest cards. It's like playing any RPG that you can just talk to random people on the street and they give you a quest or not. I play with the HeroClix figures, getting from Star Wars to Star Trek to DC Comics, Marvel Comics, Image Comics, goes on and on and on and on. I have a very big collection of them, and no, I'm not a virgin. So yeah, this is it. This is my collection of HeroClix / D&D characters, because I have some D&D characters in it, like the Horks. The table, it's linked HDMI to my computer, and my map is a map that I made on Photoshop. I played directly on Photoshop on this table. I displayed the program on the TV, and I just remove all the tools and anything that I don't need to use. And the good thing with Photoshop is that you're able to have like a wide world. You can have a big game, a big world. You can add some stuff any way you want, and you just have to drag the navigator to see where you are in the world of your game. My game is called Amalgam because it's a mix of everything, from Planet of the Apes to Jurassic Park to Star Trek, Star Wars. Every fictions have a little spot on my map that you can play on it. So here's my cards box. You can see it's almost filled up. Here's all the cards that like are items or gadgets or something you can use. Now, and this is what it looks like when it's on with the map displayed on it. I just removed in Photoshop all the tools and the rulers and everything that you have in Photoshop, just to display the map and the map only. And here is my navigator. It's my whole world that I made, and you can see here the little red rectangle. Actually, this is my television. This is what my television is showing. So it shows me where I am in this whole big world. As you can see, it's very big, and I have a lot of fictions in it. I have Dungeon and Dragon, I have Star Wars, Star Trek, Marvel, DC, Akira, Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park, Planet of the Apes. I have like everything you can imagine. Everything has a little spot on it. So this is what it looks like, and you can just move using the scroller of the mouse. If I click on the navigator, if I click, like here I have a Coliseum, an arena. I'll click on it to display it. This is the arena. If you want to like have a battle with characters, just play bashing. There's the map for it. The possibilities are like infinite. I won't show you like the entire map because it's too big to show in just one video, but kind of gives an idea of the potential that it has and the thing that you can do with it. And this is a television, so if you want to play D&D and put some music, there are speakers right here. As you can see, the squares fit perfectly the figures. I'm constantly adding stuff in it. If you have some ideas of stuff that I can add in my map, just tell me and I'll be glad to add it to my map. Actually, this map is very huge because you don't only have the first ground. You have actually 2 floors by buildings, and you also have underground layer that I'll show you with the Ninja Turtle sewers. And as you can see, there are my layers. I have first floor, I have second floor in each building, and I have an underground layer that I can just pop, and I have like all the sewers. This is my sewer entrance, so that means that here on the street there's a manhole, a sewer pit, and I also have subway station. It's very huge. And I still have the navigator that I can check. And here, this is my Ninja Turtle lair. Let's see it. So this is the Ninja Turtle lair. It's a training mat where they do sparring and stuff like that. It's very huge. It's a huge map. So I won't show the whole thing to you because it's just too big, but it gives you an idea. Here I started to make Hell, Fire where Ghost Rider spawn, Hellboy is. I have all this sewer. Here I have Lazarus pits. I found some map on the internet and I just modified it. If I can use something that it's already existing, it's a bit less long for me. But I did a lot of stuff by myself. So it's a very huge map that I'm very proud of. And I have like 5 backups of it because I don't want to lose it. So I hope you enjoy it.